Welcome to another episode and video on my Arduino MegaADK for Android without Android. Right now I have connected to the Arduino motor with propeller, a phototransistor which is being lighted by lens lamp for concentrated light, and some motor with chain construction on the left. And last time it was a nice thing to do, but it needs improvement. The idea is that the photoresistor that I used to shine on with a flashlight is now being dealt with by a chain with 3 rubber elements that can also be used in well, as a transport system. I'm using it to cover the light, and if I put the lamp in for better vision, then look at this LED. And then you can see that it dims whenever those 3 band elements are coming by. But this construction isn't good enough. The chain runs off the gears often, and that is what I do not like. Another thing that I encounter is that the combination of this LED and this motor doesn't always work. Now, when I press this button, there should be some activity. Which doesn't happen. And when I press this button, things work. I mixed up the last time as well, so I keep wondering why that button is for, or what a button is for. All wired connections are still there, and yeah, this one is for this one. Yeah, I really should make some comments. Anyway, that still works. My doubt was because of the fact that when I started the preparation on this episode, this motor showed some jolts on starting and stopping while I was doing nothing. So I wondered whatever was the reason, but now I press this button, things do work, so I'm happy. Then this one gives a glimmer of light, and it kind of works. So most attention will go to motor with chain. Now I've during recording already had to make some adjustments to put the chain back on the gears. So I guess I should do some more. and more fixation, and from this point of view you can't see much, but with the other camera you can. So let's go there. Right, so now with this construction I will remove the photoresistor for now. Then you can see this structure which holds this axle horizontal, and you see how it works now. So I will remove it from the power, and what I need to do is first of all put here a larger axle, a longer axle, so that it comes at this position. But also I need to stabilize this, and this one later as well. So I have another problem because this axle is not exactly above this one. There's a it's a little bit shifted because of this construction, so you can see that they are not really on top of each other. And so what I need to do is first of all replace this one by, as far as I now know, this one. Will this work? Time will tell. For now I'm going to shift this one over here. This one over here. And that needs to be a little bit shifted. Alright, this looks nice. But not without any other problem, because this one needs to be right here. So that is one thing. Now this gear needs to be in place. Alright, that is one thing. Now I can run this, but most likely it will not work exactly right because of this axle, but we'll see about that later. First, the photoresistor under here, and let's hook it up to power again. And that needs to be done pretty carefully, considering the weakness of the wire. Alright. Well, that looks a lot better. And take a look at this LED that dims when these parts cover the photoresistor. So this is already a lot better. Now I hope it doesn't shift anymore, because now this axle is supported by this construction. And that was the main culprit to run off the gears, and I have to be careful for this one. happening now? Why doesn't it run anymore? I hear it whine, but now it runs a little bit. For some reason the motor has a little problem. And I don't know where it comes from. This is for the oscilloscope. So now you can see here the pulse modulated signal. Alright, the motor runs again, but not as fluently as it did, and I have no clue what the cause is. This wire is fully connected. Why is it halting? I really have no idea. Okay, anyway, this works better. Now I've let it run for a while, and what you can see is that here is a movement from this axle, but the chain is moving. And the chain is not moving because probably this gear has shifted. So let me do it like this and it runs again. Not very stable. Look at the pulse width modulation signal. Not really stable, but it works. But I don't want to have to correct it each and every time. So what I'm going to do is disconnect it from the power and use one of these little clamps to put on that side of the gear and see if I can get it stable in that way. Will that work? Well, that's of course another question. First I will have to remove here something. Put this on. Alright. This doesn't go very easy. Not easy at all. So I better remove it completely. Right, that's better. So back on. The chain has to come back on. And this has to be reconstructed again. And this has to be put further. Then, how about the chain? This is the preferred solution. This way it is nice. Take a look, they are on top of each other. This should be nice. So let's see if this works better. And once again, oh, I don't see the signal. So let me put the wire for the oscilloscope back in action. Yes, there it is. Does this work? No, neither does this. So it seems that I have a little problem here. So how did I put it on in the first place? Let's go to the schematics. Motor with chain, pulse modulation. This says it is connected to ground. Okay, let's then put it to ground. And take a screwdriver. Let's put this away a bit. So I'm talking about this construction. Screwdriver. Oh, I can't see anything because the wire is once again out of there. Okay, this doesn't work. For now this does. Full speed. Momentarily. Well, so much for a change. Where does it go wrong? If I look at this motor, then it is connected to ground. Pulse modulation, ground. So yes, I should be connecting it to ground. Does this motor work? Yes, definitely. So why is this not working? This is something, and it could of course be that the wire is not really connecting to ground at all. So I'm afraid that with this one I'll have to test things again. Because I want it to work, no matter how. Then it is time to actually put this motor to the test. So with the power controller, which works with pulse width modulation as an output, connecting to the motor. So yes, it does work, but as you can probably also see if you watch closely, then the speed is not constant. And that's a little bit worrying. So let me drive the motor faster and faster. And faster. And that does work. So in that sense it does work. Then again, hooking it up now, be careful with the wires. One here and one here, and again, okay, and this for the probe. Shows a nice signal, so it should work. Let's remove this one again. It has done its job for now. The pulse width modulation says it should work. The ground says it really should work. So, big question, why doesn't it? Is there too much resistance? If I remove the chain, what happens? This is not desirable at all. Then it works and then it doesn't. And now, at certain moments, it does work. And then stops again. Is this wiring? Alright, that should mean that I should check these wires. I don't expect that that is the problem, but who knows. It did work before, so yeah, time to check wiring and construction again. A last thing that I forgot to check is the value of the pot meter, because this pot meter of course has to be firmly seated in the breadboard, and now you can see a solid signal. If I turn the potmeter, there's no difference. Well, there is a difference, but it is not really good visible, and now it is. So now you have a solid signal of 1023, which is the max value, and this should make it work. And the strange thing is, well, this now it works again, but the chain is way too long for now, and whatever that has changed, I'm not really sure. So perhaps if I change the altitude of the motor, but that doesn't really work either. And this certainly has to be changed as well, this whole structure. It works, that's what I like about it, but the chain should be checked, this should be checked, and it's already been confirmed that this works as well. So there are a few things that could give a problem with this whole construction. First, this whole wiring issue to the Arduino, the seating of this potmeter, construction or the wiring to the motor, the value of the potmeter, of course, and then, well, the length of the chain. And why did it work previously? I honestly can't tell. So let's keep it up to it that some things still need to be checked. And that is it for now. So some things to check for next time. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't done so already, give the video a thumbs up. Please leave a comment. You can also follow me on Twitter. If so, please retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like and leave a comment. Please donate to keep the videos coming to you. It takes time and effort, and that's all money, but up to you, of course. You can also become a patron and have your name mentioned as a supporter. Depending on your pledge, it will be just on my website, or your name with my video in the description box or on the video. Up to you. And this is obviously going to be continued with let's hope this works. Yes, this still works. This still works with a glimpse of the LED, a glimpse of the lamp that shines and triggers the photo transistor, and well, this button that makes an LED shine, this one, this button that makes a red LED shine, and this whole construction that makes this motor with that motor work with a photoresistor. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.